we're live.
Okay.
Doorbell sound. It's really helpful when I have the screen minimized.
Yeah. Somebody else. No, it's just.
No, where'd your sound go?
Oh, maybe I was just talking too quietly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're good.
Okay. I kind of croaked out those last few words, so that's probably.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. So it's May.
It's May.
It was gonna be May, but now it is May. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, we're live already.
Beautiful.
Got my polo, not my polo, my quarter zip that doesn't have pockets.
Pocketless quarter zip.
Yeah. It's a struggle. I don't know why quarter zip companies cannot make pockets.
That is a great question.
But one thing I do love about this particular one is that it has staff embroidered onto the arm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's enjoyable. Makes me feel a little more legit.
Can't get Justin Timberlake out of my head.
You're welcome.
Not just you.
It's gonna be. I know one year I was really, really mad because I kept seeing that meme everywhere. And then I happened to be out for a walk on May 1st. And guess what song comes on my Pandora?
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
I just can't get away from it.
Y'all are hating on his beard, but I think I'm bringing sexy back.
I think you're wrong, but okay.
Oh, too much coffee
Helps you
this
sleep
morning.
at night, friend.
And rather not enough coffee this morning. How are you guys doing? Good morning for you. Not good morning. The sun is bright and shiny, right? It's awesome.
See, look how shiny it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know. This morning's been aight so far. So.
Nice.
Is that how it is? I
talked to my family briefly via our family chat. A little stressful on their end, but nothing too crazy. Nothing that's different than what it has been.
Everybody's healthy though, right?
Yeah, everyone's healthy. Yeah.
Good.
It's just my nieces are they're little and they're just struggling with the quarantine life. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy commented, y'all are not 16. And y'all are not from the South, Sammy, so
true. We being the royal we, so me and myself, we bought a desk last night as well as a new chair. So actually my chair I bought a couple days ago. So it should be arriving today. So I'll have a whole new setup.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get the desk from?
Target, which I know is like, basic particle board type stuff, but we had gift cards. And this time when I say we, it's me and my boyfriend. So so it just, helped bring down the cost. And I think I got a pretty good deal. Plus it won't be too heavy to bring up the stairs, which is, what's important because I'm weak. I mean, dollies do help a lot. Do you have students besides Sammy? I mean, he's not a student.
Sorry, I was posting Facebook.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, God, that's a terrible thumbnail that's up there, but you know what? We're going to go with it.
I can change it later.
Oh, it's a choice.
I still have to change the one where I'm going like this.
You guys want to do a fun Kahoot today?
We could try. I don't know if there would be a lag between like the responses, or you just mean the three of us?
So there will be a lag. There will be a lag in the in what the students see on. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll work next week when we make changes that will announce when more students arrive.
I found a really fun Kahoot. It's called characters you may or may not remember. So it's kind of fun trivia with may or may not.
Look at you being all festive.
Much better than the coronavirus. We did.
Way better than the coronavirus one, yeah.
But not one of our better plans.
I mean, we could play and the students could. I don't know.
Pick teams and cheer us on.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you wearing purple, Becky?
Maroonish.
Maroon?
Love that
Okay.
color. I think it's plum.
It
Plum
looks
is a good
far more
color.
maroon in person,
Mhm.
Okay.
but it does look like it's the baby of yours and Andy's shirt.
Exactly.
I wonder if I can play music.
I don't know.
I didn't send a remind. Should I send a remind?
Let's send
I
a
feel
reminder.
bad sending a remind.
No, that's a send a remind. It's fine. That's what we have the platform for.
Andy,
May
are
the
you doing it?
4th.
No.
Oh, okay.
May the 4th is Monday. Cinco de Mayo is Tuesday, which is also usually a Taco Tuesday, at least in this household.
I
Mother's
should make tacos.
is no, it's not the 12th. This calendar's wrong.
Oh, I get to change my calendar. That's
Wait,
exciting.
Mother's Day is next Sunday, so May 10th. We also have Armed Forces Day this month and Memorial Day. Oh, are you?
You guys hear it all right?
Yeah, but did I ever tell you the story about my NSYNC puppet?
Ooh, yeah. You have an in-sync puppet?
Well, now I don't. It was like one of those marionettes. They
Oh my
like were
goodness.
selling them as merch back in the day. And I had a paranormal experience with it.
Okay.
So, I told the students about it. They were like when we were in Vermont and we were doing the ghost tour, and they're like, it's a lot of spooky things have happened to me. I was like, let me tell you about the spooky things that happened to me. It's with an NSYNC marionette. Essentially, I saw it move without me touching it from like across the room, and I was like, what? And I put my glasses on thinking that perhaps it was just me, like, with my blurry vision. And I was at the time. Nope, I still saw it move, so I didn't know what to do. So all I did was cover my head with a blanket and just prayed for like a while until I finally went back to sleep. And then I put that thing in the basement. And then I got rid of it eventually. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah. I don't know what happened. Like, that was not a supernatural explanation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what could it have been? There was no breeze. I mean, I realized I had an overactive imagination, but I was like wide awake. It was just the middle of the night. So, have you had any paranormal experiences with dolls, Andy? You've got lots of dolls, I assume, because of like antiquing. No?
I don't buy dolls.
Is it because you're afraid of potential paranormal experiences?
There's no money in dolls.
It's not my thing.
It's not cast iron.
See, I haven't been to your shop yet, so
As an early, yeah, I can't share this story.
Okay.
later.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
Um,
thinking about like in Toy Story 4, the antique shop that had all the
yeah.
dolls.
I mean,
Terrifying.
love me some toy tractors. Like I buy toy tractors and farm toys any chance I get. They were actually one of my loves before cast iron. So yeah, near and dear to the old heart.
Mhm.
Lisa
My-
said
my-
that she'd buy a Mrs. Beasley doll.
Yeah, Mrs. Beasley. So like I'm not opposed to buying dolls, vintage cool things. I guess I've bought G.I. Joe stuff before, but funny thing, I never had G.I. Joes as a kid. You guys know I lived a relatively impoverished life, so unless it could be bought at a yard sale, we probably didn't have it. And that's not entirely true. I guess we had some nice things, or nice new things. And just because it was bought at a yard sale doesn't mean it wasn't nice. So
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff at a yard sale before. Like,
yeah, I really love that because I feel like I grew such an appreciation for like the value of cool things, and just because they don't cost a lot of money doesn't mean they're not awesome stuff.
Mhm.
Like I don't know. I guess I'm simple minded too because I used to be able to. So I think my mom first did this project with us. We took some plastic shower rings and we wrapped them in yarn, and we went out in the like woods and found a nice stick, and we were able to, that was our stick, and we tied the yarn to the stick, and we had like a little hoop and stick game going. And Becky's judging me hardcore.
Oh, I am. Did you grow up in 1827? What is happening right now?
Try it sometime. Like you don't know how many hours you can be occupied by a hoop and a stick until yeah, it was a Native American game at first, right? They used like vine or
It may have been. You may also be
Oh,
thinking
no,
of
no.
lacrosse.
no. So I legitimately think that it may have been like a game first used by the Native Americans or early settlers. And I almost think they used like the vertebrae of a deer because they're hollow. And so they'd find a stick and they'd or not a stick, but a part of the rib cage. So we've gone into the graphic portion of the video today.
So on that
On
note,
Friday,
Ribs and vertebrae.
there's also the variation of ball in a cup. Ball in a cup.
Yeah, but where are you going to get a cup in 1820?
I don't know.
Get out of pewter.
Anywho, I think we do have some students joining us. Haley said hello. Lisa and Sammy are watching. It looks like I don't know who else is out there, but yeah.
Mhm.
Haley said she had Barbie dolls.
I had Barbie dolls. I played soap opera Barbies. So, and spies and soap operas. Sometimes a combination. So, they were quite adventurous. Everyone cheated on everyone.
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
because my grandma was my babysitter while my parents worked, and because my grandma happened to retire at the time, like around the time I was born, so she and my grandpa were always the ones who like took care of me during the day, and she used to watch like soap operas on NBC, and obviously I would just be like in the periphery, obviously absorbing all of this, even though people didn't think that like I was understanding stuff. And then, I just had whatever my like knowledge of obviously was like very childlike. So it'd just be like imitated in that sense.
Oh, Lord. Soap
Mhm.
opera Barbies.
I'm pretty well adjusted. It's okay.
My sister and I would always play Barbies, and inevitably one of us would be playing with a Barbie that the other one wanted to play with, and then all hell broke loose. So it didn't
Mhm.
usually last very long when we played.
I also had a lot of boys live on my street like that were my age, and I'd play with my one like old best friend, and we would do like the spies and the soap opera Barbies and stuff. But I remember one time that he like popped the head off of my basketball Barbie doll, and I was so angry. And I was like, she's got to go to the hospital. So I set up like this little pillow, and she like essentially was laid there for like a week trying to like recoup from this injury.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so I know you mentioned earlier that we've got some changes and stuff you wanted to talk about for next week once we had some kids.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and give those updates while we got them here, we just got another viewer somewhere. So
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah.
So we realized that the people, our students, want to interact with each other, not just on YouTube. And they want to maybe do this outside of just like advising. So what we're going to do is change our T at 10 schedule. So only 2 days that we're going to be live on YouTube? I think Tuesday, Thursdays.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, so Tuesday, Thursdays, we're going to be live on YouTube. We'll still have like speakers to come and like talk about their careers. We'll still have other informational topics like yesterday when we talked about interviewing. But then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll have like a closed Zoom T at 10 that will be with the staff and whichever students want to join us. And we'll like play fun games like Kahoot, and we'll just like have an enjoyable time. And then like Fun Fridays will be extra fun because you actually get to interact with us without a lag. I don't know, anything else you want to add to it?
So Haley just said, I thought you told us Monday, Wednesday, Friday. At the time, that may have been what it was, Haley. Things have changed or may have changed. So yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be the closed Zoom. We'll still try to maybe do like more interactive virtual tours, college tours. Like Christina said, do like the fun Kahoots, different stuff. Give you a chance to interact with us, and maybe we'll have some other guests come back on that you can interact with directly through Zoom, and interact with other students, like I said, outside of the advising.
Right.
So,
we did have some students. Oh, sorry. You go.
I was just say we'll post a graphic or something with the schedule either later today or sometime over the weekend. So you'll have it in writing, I guess it is.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing every single day live on YouTube, which is definitely like doable, but we just have noticed that there's a drop off in viewership, at least for live viewership. And also when we talked to students this week, we were asking them for their opinions and what they were looking for. And a lot of them, they just want to like chat with each other. And they, as much as like, they love us, they also just want to like see their friends, and we totally get that. But we can still provide some of our services in like a more interactive way. And like Becky was saying about the virtual tours, I think it'll be nice for students who like want to ask questions while we're doing the tours. They'll be able to do that just in Zoom, or maybe they want to make a comment that they wouldn't be able to do if they were on YouTube. So.
And just this won't change any of the advising schedules. This is
Nope.
strictly for T at 10.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So those are the changes.
And we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're on as much of a learning curve as you guys are. So we're testing things out, see how they go, and adjusting as needed.
Right.
We appreciate you staying with us and working through it with us.
I think it helps that the time's going to stay the same too. So, like you're waking up extra early to like be on Zoom with us. It's what you were already doing on YouTube, but now you can interact with your friends. So, yeah, but all proper Zoom etiquette is still expected.
Yes, as always.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a no pants party either.
Nope. Sweatpants. maybe.
Maybe.
No pants. No.
Let's not push it. Let's not push it.
I'm wearing sweatpants right now.
Don't tell them that.
But if it helps, they're my GCC ones,
Oh, there you go.
prepping my organization.
Beautiful. Got that.
Mhm.
It's college swag Fridays.
Yes, I'm actually also wearing a GCC shirt underneath this. So that was not intentional to be completely work comfy clothes, but like,
How is it that you have so much work comfy clothes?
I bought these pants around Christmas time and they were super cheap.
Nice. Super cheap
I
is
think I
always
also
good.
got that shirt then at the bookstore. They had an extra 50% off clearance, which is when I
Beautiful.
students about buying clothes the other day, I always shop the sales.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Have you guys been shopping sales online?
yeah.
Well, yeah, my new desk chair is,
Oh, nice.
I'll show you what it looks like.
I just bought some soap and some candles from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I also had a Navy order coming in because everything was half off. So it's always great when you save more than you spend.
Yeah, there you go. I don't shop online. Maybe online auctions now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I did buy some other stuff online that wasn't necessarily on sale, but oh, hey, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beauty. Wow.
Thank you. And it was originally $150. But I even got it cheaper than that because I had a coupon code.
Excellent.
You got $60 off and a coupon?
Yes.
Wow.
So with shipping, actually shipping was free, so it was just tax. I got a pretty good deal. Which
Good.
for students who are like, that much for a desk chair? What? Office furniture is really expensive. So actually all furniture, if you buy like that's new, is expensive.
Truth.
Yeah,
You want to know something?
sure.
Never personally bought a new piece of furniture.
Not your couch?
Nope.
I don't know why you think that would surprise us.
The couch was given to us by family.
So when you say new, you're talking like brand new out of like Raymore Flanagan something, not just like new to you.
Yeah. Mattresses I've bought new.
Yeah, that's
You want to do that.
But I've also bought mattresses used from like people I knew.
Yeah, Richard's brother gave me his old mattress. That's what I'm currently on. He's a clean person. I trust him.
well that's the thing. If you know where it's from, I have buying like hard surfaced furniture, I have no problem with. I don't care what house it came out of because you can clean that down. Soft
yeah.
surface, you can only do so much with a vacuum.
My dad has a shampooer. So when we bought like
Mhm.
soft surface furniture, or like when I told you my couch was, the side of the road.
And that's
But
how you got the mouse.
No, that's not how, I mean, who knows? But he ended up shampooing and vacuuming the whole thing. So it was like very clean. And like I said, it helps that I knew the person who was giving away the couch.
Yeah.
It was like on the curb for less than an hour.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. But even with my dollar recliner from the Bontrager auction was also vacuumed and shampooed. So yeah, if you want a recliner,
I mean, one of the
go to the
nice
Bontrager
things.
auction.
There you go. One of the nice things about buying used furniture like that is sometimes you can get such a better quality thing for the same money you'd buy regular. Like I was looking for a recliner and I was looking at like Big Lots or something, right? And I could buy a recliner for about $150. And I happened to stop by this secondhand store and there was a full leather Lane brand recliner, that retails for like $1,500. And I wasn't about to afford a $1,500 recliner. No way. But they were charging $150 for it there. And I was like, $150 brand new from Big Lots or $150 used. right? Like, but I got my recliner is so much better quality, and it was
Mhm.
leather, so like soft surface but easily cleanable. And
I used
often
to-
when those places sell that soft furniture, they take precautions.
Mhm.
They like fumigate it or something, I think, spray it down.
Well, I mean, when you get your first apartment and it's not furnished, buy secondhand, go to those thrift stores, go potentially to Andy's antique shop, or
That was a blatant plug.
I don't know. But I bought stuff, but I mean, they don't have the store anymore in Batavia, but it was like the Veterans of America. And that's where we got some pretty good furniture. I had like the chairs.
That's actually where I bought my recliner. It
was such a good shop.
Next to Aldi's.
Yep. Yeah, I love getting like good deals. That's what's fun about Friday, like Fun Fridays for me is like getting good deals.
Love me a good deal. Really excited about the good deal I got on the last 2 cast iron frying pans I bought. Super, super stoked about those.
Becky, how much cast iron
I should do a
have?
cast. What's that?
I was asking Becky how much cast iron she has.
So I have one pan that Andy gave me. Well, no, that's not true. Yeah, I have one pan that Andy gave me, one pan that I'm borrowing from Andy that I have not given back yet because I still have to make my bread. And then I have 3 pans that I bought that are not good because I used them once and they left like a purple film on the pork chop I was making. And I was like, okay, I'm never using these again.
Oh, geez.
So the one that I got from Andy's good. The other ones are still sitting in my cupboard right now, and I think I might sell them. But they were a JCPenney's like Black Friday special thing, so they weren't anything super spectacular. They were just a good deal when I got them. So
I have 2. I have a bigger one and a small one. I use the big one a lot.
I could teach a summer class on everything cast iron.
And yep, I won't be mean. I'll
Ask
I'll
the
keep that snark
audience.
to
Do you
myself.
wanna-
It could be related to science.
Students, do you want to learn about cast iron from Andy this summer? Do you want to learn the science of
Thanks
keeping
for
your
that.
cast iron clean?
Thumbs down. Boo.
Well, I mean, I did post the question if they had any questions for us, and Haley's response was that we should do a virtual Monopoly game. And I'm not quite sure how that would go. I'm pretty sure we would not be friends by the end of it, though.
Not a good idea because I don't want to make you all cry.
Please,
I
I've
have a
beat you at
tendency to
Monopoly
make people
before.
cry anyway.
Honestly, Monopoly just takes so long.
Not when you use the digital one.
No, that does help.
Becky and I have finished Monopoly games in like under 30 minutes.
I'll play Virtual Life. That'd be fun.
Haley,
Yeah, but what happens when some of our students choose not to go to college? We're gonna.
In the game of life? No, that's what's required to participate in our game.
maybe we'll have to make an upward bound version that there's only one up.
I did that one year in advisement. I think like 9th graders created the game of life.
I remember that, yeah.
He also had Tetris.
You guys are glitching on me.
Yeah.
This is the summer to make Tetrio happen, Andy. I'm just putting that out there.
He keeps having a lag, so he's not hearing us.
Oh. Boo. So Lisa agrees that virtual Monopoly is a great idea and that she loves Monopoly.
What other virtual things do you want us to do, Haley, or that you want to do?
Or if there's anyone else who's listening. So
Yeah, I mean,
Haley just seems
I'm
to be the
asking Haley.
chattiest.
Yeah.
See, next week, this will be one of those things that once we do our closed Zoom tea at 10, we'll be able to have this conversation. So why you should join us. Maybe we'll figure out a way to do a virtual, oh, we lost Andy. Oh, there he is. to do some virtual games and see what we can do. I know we've talked about doing Boggle because that would be easy enough to do. But yeah, what other ideas do y'all have?
I like Clue, but I don't want it to be murder. So maybe it could be the Golden Girls Clue. So it's Who Ate the Cheesecake.
That's fantastic.
I don't have the set, but I remember looking at it and I was like, this is good.
I've seen that. I was kind of wondering what the premise would be, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I don't know what the weapon is. Like, you can get the character and where in the house, like they ate the cheesecake. Let me look this up.
That's a really good question.
I like different, like, fun Clue games though.
Clue was one of my favorite games when I was younger, and nobody would play it with me. Oh, Scattergories, Haley. That's a good call. My mom and my sister actually did that. My sister texted us the list, and then we were all on a video chat and played, and that was a lot of fun.
Who ate the last piece of cheesecake? What item did they accidentally leave as evidence? And then where?
Oh. Okay. Is Shady Pines one of the squares on the board?
Actually, I can. I'll pull this up. I'll share my screen.
Sammy said that he's never played Golden Girls Clue because it's always Stanley's fault.
We've got Rose's bedroom.
Oh, it's just in their house. Okay.
Yep.
That's kind of sad.
Blanche's.
Man, Blanche's room was out of control with that bed.
Oh, the lanai.
Nice.
In the garage. What other? Ooh, Battleship's a fun one to do too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get Mousetrap to work for you?
Yeah.
Like once. That was all it was good for. It was one time, and then you could never get it to work again.
That was half the fun, is setting it up and making it work. It's like 8th grade technology class all over again.
Maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah, the Rube Goldberg puzzles. Or Rube, yeah, I guess it's considered I don't know, not a puzzle. Rube Gold.
No.
Oh, Rube Goldberg machines. That's what it is.
Mm.
Rube.
Lisa also said she could never get it set up.
I mean, I did get it
Easier
set
than y'all, I
up, but
guess.
I would only play it at my cousin's house. So I mean, I don't think it even worked 100% when we did it.
So there was another game that my friends had that there was something, I can't remember what it was, but it was along the same lines as Mousetrap, but there was Play-Doh, and I think there was like bugs or something, and you had to squish the ant, and it was supposed to like have this thing come down and smush the Play-Doh, and never ever get it to work. And so we ended up just like smashing the Play-Doh with our hand.
Mhm.
I can't remember what game that was. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
What's your favorite board game? Like, is it like a child, not like, I know you play like intense board games now.
Oh, I did love Clue. Clue was always my favorite. That was my go-to, and nobody ever wanted to play with me.
I had the same experience, Becky, with Monopoly, and my brothers still talk about and it goes something like this. Eric, Neil, play Monopoly with me. You're gonna love it. And they didn't love it. So no one would ever play Monopoly with me.
Monopoly never went well. We would play for like an hour. Somebody would buy a land that somebody else wanted, and then there was pouting, maybe a table flip here or there.
Man, I remember some of those marathon Monopoly games though being like the best
Almost broke.
ever. I remember playing once with my cousin, and even though like he was the Monopoly, he had all the Monopolies, and he'd come around that board, and he he would harass you like, oh, he's coming around the mountain. There he comes. He says, don't worry. I'm like Route 66 in. I'll leave the light on for you. And I was, just fun.
Call from Jeanette Gable.
So
I always liked, I said Life was my favorite. I never got this game because, it came out a few years ago.
That's fantastic.
And I was like, oh, too close to Life. Probably mine's not crippling, but still too close to Life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lisa said that her and her mom always played Trouble. I did like that one.
Oh,
Trouble
my
the Cop-O-Matic Bubble.
yeah.
Sammy said that Risk was his favorite because of world domination, of course.
Mhm.
And Haley said that she used to play Payday and the farming game, that her family never wanted to play with her because she would always win.
Mhm.
I remember Payday. Didn't play it much, but I do remember playing Payday. We weren't a big board game family when I was younger. Every once in a while we'd play. We did a lot of cards though.
Mhm.
Usually played some Rummy.
Trouble, I played a lot as a kid by myself with my stuffed animals because it was truly like you just press down the thing and it's not like I controlled it. So I could have like my teddy bear as a player and like a stuffed elephant and, move the pieces. I was the youngest and my sisters were 9 and 11 years older than me. So it's not like they always wanted to play games.
Right.
So, I'm pretty good at keeping myself occupied.
I've taken to playing Skip Bo by myself and Phase 10 by myself. Two separate hands going, though whichever one I like better, that's the one that I like. Not really cheat, but that's the one I put a little more effort into. What's going on, Andy?
Dad, I just want my own cereal. Dad, Reagan dumped out the cereal on the floor and is just swirling her hand in it. Well, I'm repeating this, but you guys have already heard it. So
I couldn't quite hear. I could hear the mumbling, but I couldn't actually hear words.
So I just wanted to weigh on some of these games. I agree with Sammy. I loved Risk, loved Monopoly, but didn't get too much of a chance to play. Never got much of a chance to play Risk either. Loved Trouble, and that's a game that we actually could play. Candyland, that's like such a classic. Like I feel like we actually played a little bit of Candyland, but when we were smaller. And then after that, like I just started playing 4- and 6-handed card games by myself because no one else was interested. So if I was gonna play a game, it was by myself.
I don't know if we were all lonely children or pathetic children. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, those times where I played a game by myself were few and far between because I had siblings and we were quite often outside doing who knows what.
Fair.
Digging holes, cutting down trees with some hatchet that we found of Dad's, and all sorts of shenanigans.
I played pretend a lot with like the neighbors. As we'd play like Power Rangers and
Nice.
Eventually Harry Potter. But I'd be so angry because they wouldn't let me be Hermione. And I'm like, I'm the only girl. Why would you let me be Hermione? And they're like, because you have glasses, be Harry. Like, I don't want to be Harry. Also, they always made me the Yellow Ranger for Power Rangers.
Ooh.
I was pretty
Yeah.
familiar with Power Rangers.
What'd you say about Power Rangers?
Said I was pretty unfamiliar with Power Rangers.
You know,
That was on a TV. That was on a TV channel that I didn't get.
I thought it was like on the basic stations, but it's
It was
the
on,
age
like-
difference.
No. It was
Andy.
on like Fox.
But Fox is like one of the basic stations.
I
Um,
remember watching Power
I had-
Rangers when I was younger.
I had 8, 10, and 13. I did not.
Oh, okay. So for antenna, basically, is what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know. I really like the Power Rangers. It's super hokey.
Oh,
if you-
we did
like
somehow
that.
have like that. Was it like a knockoff of Power Rangers? VR Troopers. I remember VR Troopers.
I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Really?
No, it's just a bunch of teenagers who have, these like alien powers essentially to like get these
Yeah. So VR
games
Troopers
and
was very similar to that.
machines.
What I know
and
about Power Rangers, I've never really seen it. But
karate.
That probably would be a knockoff of it. Yeah, they like would join together, make these like big creatures. They'd fight these weird things. It was, looking back on it, I'm not quite sure. I mean, there's a lot of shows I've watched again. I'm like, how is this entertaining? But
For a 5-year-old or 6-year-old, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
yeah, but we were like pre-teens when those were out.
Well, you guys were. I was little,
Well, that's true.
yeah.
so
That's pretty scary for a 5 or 6-year-old.
I gotta look up when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out.
Well, because there's been different like Power Ranger series. So I
Right.
don't know.
So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out literally the year I was born, but was only on for 3 seasons with just that cast. So I must have been watching the reruns.
Because I
No.
remember being younger than preteen
Right.
in Power Rangers. But
I
we've
mean,
been all over the map today with conversations.
one day
That's Fun Friday.
like, I don't know. I was just reminiscing about like 90s cartoons with Alex the other day.
Best cartoons ever made.
And we were like, you remember this? Yeah. You remember this? Yeah. And they're like, what about this one? Oh. And what stations were they on?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But really, like as a kid, if you were like, okay, what was 8-year-old Christina in? Harry Potter, Pokemon, lots of reading, playing maybe The Sims. I don't know if that was on GameCube yet
Okay.
because I
So
played the
this is
GameCube.
much different than 28-year-old Christina.
Pretty much. With the exception that I no longer have a giant Pikachu pillow.
That's disappointing.
It's at
Sure.
my parents' house.
Okay, so you still own it, just not in your current possession.
Oh my God. My sister used to work at a toy store that was in Acadia called KB Toys. That was like one of,
Love KB toys.
yeah. And it was great because, she wanted to like buy gifts for the family. And I don't know, I got some really cool gifts then. And that pillow was from there. With
Nice.
her employee discount. Mhm. I know. I watched Pokemon last night. It's just like, it's just all a circle.
Fair.
But it's not like I watch it and I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. It's also just like some of it's so infuriating. Some of it still holds up pretty well. It's like really funny just because it's like super campy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's 10:45.
And
I have
I
advising at 11, but yeah.
know. But I have advising with my graduate school advisor today. So,
Oh, okay.
mhm.
See, advising never ends in the academic world.
Nope.
Truth.
Yeah, we should probably be respectful of our students' time and all of the massive amounts of work they need to be getting done today.
Mhm.
You guys got due dates. Make sure you're checking those out.
Yeah, for sure.
I know some of our students have said like Fridays. Some Fridays are due dates.
Yeah. Remember to get in contact with us. If you need anything and you want to have a separate Zoom meeting outside of advising, you can do that too. So, and we'll post the revised schedule for tea at 10. All right. That's all I have.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
Have a great weekend, friends. Remember, if you want to go fishing, walleye and trout or walleye and pike opens tomorrow, being the first Saturday in May. So that's my PSA.
Good to know.
I will probably be going out tonight. Maybe I can catch a walleye after midnight.
Maybe I will be asleep.
Same.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye all.